Thanks, Steve. Well, Russian President Vladimir Putin continues to escalate the war in Ukraine.
Now the U.S. and Europe are sending money, weaponry, and fighter planes to help Ukraine. 69 News reporter Allie Reed is joining us in the studio with details. Allie?
Right, Hastiel, Eve, Ukrainians remain defiant in the face of danger as they continue to protect their country from the Russian invasion. The U.S. is doing everything it can to help Ukraine as Congress settled on a deal early this morning to provide the country further funding.
The U.S. continues to take swift action in the Russia-Ukraine crisis. On Wednesday morning, Congress reached a bipartisan deal to provide $13.5 billion to help Ukraine and European allies.
We now have a really good sense of what that money will be used for.
During Congresswoman Susan Wild's most recent trip to Poland, she says she learned the Ukrainian government is in need of old fighter planes and weapons as the people of Ukraine continue to fight.
It's our land, independent. Nobody can enter our land. And if someone is entering, we have to answer.
Officials say there's no backing down anytime soon, believing threats from Russian President Vladimir Putin will only increase.
He's escalating. He's more prepared than ever to consider doing some unreasonable damage and terrible atrocities in Ukraine. Plus, he's looking for an opportunity to strike out at NATO.
The U.S. is countering the move and sending 2 Patriot missile batteries to Poland to be used as a defensive deployment.
The pressure has risen a little bit, and that Putin is feeling it. He can't get back at the United States for the increasingly tough sanctions, so he's going to use what he has, which is the threat of weapons of mass destruction.
As millions flee Ukraine, they're hoping for a peaceful end to the fight.
We're not Nazi. We're just on other land with hands up. Please, we want to live. We want to be happy. Stop shooting, please.
President Joe Biden had initially requested $10 billion for military, humanitarian, and economic aid last week for Ukraine, though the backing was so strong from both parties that it increased to $12 billion on Monday, settling on $13.6 billion earlier this morning.